Hello and welcome back to part 5 of this GameMaker inventory system tutorial. I had some comments and people want me to show how to drop an item and also how to use an item like eating. So this episode I will show you how to do that. This is the setup from the last episode. We have done things like drop, move items. So first, I want to show you how to become able to drop an item. I want to do it like in Minecraft. They press Q key, drop an item. So we do that on the drag holder object, and we need to create an implement here. And we want to check for keyboard input, and we want to check pressed, yes, and we want to check for U key. Like this. And to drop an item, we need to check if he is already holding an item. So it's not equal to items on. We want to find the position where to place it. So let's put some variables. X place and Y place. And if you wonder why I used colon sign in my coding, it's because I'm used to languages like JavaScript, Java, so on. So it's just a habit. You don't need to add that. And Y place position is gonna be same as the object player Y position. And we wanna drop the item on the same side as the player are facing. So object player, image scale, X scale. If that one is equal to -1, as it looks in the left direction, we want to place it at the X place to object layer X position, and we need to move it a little bit extra to the left. So let's try with 64 pixels. And if not, and if it's not facing to the left, it's right. So can just use else then, and X place equal to object player X, and we need to add it like, let's try 2 pixels. And now we have the position for the item we are going to drop. So we need to create a new instance, and we also want to store the variable. So inst le equals to instance create layer, and the position is x place and y place, and on the layer we want to drop it on is the layer up here on the instances layer. And the object we want to drop is items. This, and now we need to set what item is dropping. And the instance have an or the items here have an variable called item, and we set that the one he's holding now, and then to subtract one from the holding amount. And we also want to check if that was the last item in his hand. So if holding amount is less than 1, that is holding nothing, so we need to set what type of item it's holding to can set the holding amount first to 0. For some reason it is less than 0, and holding item equals items on. And that should be it, so I think we can try. Here we have our little fellow, so let's try to pick up some items. And holding a bone and looking in the right direction, and we dropped one. And one in the left direction, and yeah, looks like it's working. So I hope that was what you was asking me to show how to do. And also you wanted me to show how to make the player eat an item. So for that we need a bar. So let's create a new object. A new object. And we call it hunger bar. And add a create event. And in here we need to set the I want to show an apple on the bar, just to show that it is a food bar or hunger bar. So let's give it a sprite. And we already have an apple in the item, so let's set it to the item and The apple is item 1, so image text. So image text equals 1. And also we want to make sure that the loop or the animation of the sprite is not running, so set the image speed to 0. That will make sure the animation is not running. And we did a max for the hunger, so let's set that to 100. And also did the state or the amount of, so let's just set that to 50. And yeah, that should be it. And then we need to draw it on the screen. Well, let's first out to the game, the hunger bar, place it up here, or we want it in front, so from here, delete key. And I already made another layer here called instances1, so let's just put it there now. Make sure it is on top. And yeah, try it. You can see. Should be able to see an apple now. Yeah, this is actually the hunger bar, but you can understand what I mean. In the draw event, on the hunger bar, we are going to calculate the bar value. So we make a variable and we set that to hunger divided by max and times 100, and that should be that is to make sure we can change the values here and still get have the hunger bar working or working right. So, and we need to draw the health bar. So at position, we need to add a little bit. So let's try to add 16 and Y position, and let's move it down a little bit, like 10. And that was the top left corner of the bar, and now we're gonna place the right bottom position of the bar. So bar is 100, we add 116 the X position, and 20 pixels high, so add 30. And the value of the bar is bar value, and we need to set some colors like you can read down here, it's mean color, max color, direction, and so on. So black in the background, and it's set to red if you're low on food, and green if the bar is full. Colors will fade during the food, so lime should be, and we next option is direction. We want it to go to from right at top and the left, right, left, and that is 0. And we want to set we want to show the background to true, and also border we want to show so true on that one. And top of that, we want to draw the apple. As I told you before, as soon as you have a draw event in your object, it will not draw the right. So you draw self. And yeah, let's look at the bar. And here is bar. As you can see, it holds 50% now. And I have an apple icon. So, but we didn't make the player able to eat it. So that, do that on player by adding a event, left pressed event, or mouse event, left pressed. And in here, we need to check if drag holder is holding an apple, because that's what he likes to. Object drag holder, holding item is equal to items, apple, then we can let him eat. We can add the, or first let's check if the hunger bar is full already, or hunger bar, hunger less than hunger bar max, or hunger max, then he's still not full, so can make him eat by adding to the hunger bar. Let's give it 25 extra of food. But we want to make sure that it's not over 100, so we need to clamp. We use the command clamp to make sure it's not more than 100 and not less than 0. So, and the variable we want to clamp is hunger bar hunger. We want to make sure it's between 0 and 100. So that command should take care of that. I have an error up here. Why is that? plus equal to 25. And now we need to remove the apple from the drag holder. Holding amount is minus equals 1. Eat one apple at a time. And again, if the drag holder is empty, we need to make sure that, or if he's not holding any more apples, need to make sure the holding amount or the item is holding is 0 less than 1, same as before. So still have an error here. Why is that? No error. Drag holder, holding amount equals 0, and drag holder holding item equal to items like this. And I think that should be it, so let's try. Here we have our little guy. We can walk around and pick up some apples. So let's try to eat an apple. And the bar went up, and also now it's full. If you try to eat more apples, you will not eat anymore. It's full already. So hope that was what you was asking for, and hope you liked the tutorial, this part. And if you haven't seen the other parts of this tutorial, go back and watch from part 1. If you're only interested in the inventory system setup, it's part 3. You can look at that one. But also you need part 2 to see how the items are set up. And if there are more things you want me to show how to do, just tell me in a comment, and I will add that for part 6. Hope you liked it. Have a good day. Hope to see you soon. Bye bye.